Hey people, I welcome you back to Caroline's Online Academy. I'm back with another chapter accounting for share capital. This is another previous year question. It was asked in the examination. As I told you, this is a compulsory question which is asked in every examination. So what do we have here? We have a question in which the shares have been forfeited, and we need to learn how to show this in the balance sheet as a schedule of share capital. Just give me a second. Let's go ahead and start following the question by reading it first. So, Raunit Styles Limited was registered with a capital of 85 lakh divided into equity shares of 100 each. The company invited application for issuing 45,000 shares. The amount was payable as 25 on application, 35 on allotment, 25 on first call, and balance on final call. Applications were received for 42,000 shares, and allotment was made to all applicants. Kavi, to whom 3,300 shares were allotted, failed to pay both the calls. The shares were forfeited. Present the share capital in the balance sheet of the company as per the Schedule 3 of the Companies Act 2013. So if shares are forfeited, how do we show it in the balance sheet? Let's go ahead and do it. I have the phase of the balance sheet prepared for you. So in order to save time, my dear children, in the books of Raunit Styles Limited, balance sheet of Raunit Styles as at 31st March 2021, blah, blah, blah. 31st March dash because they have not given the year. And then you have particulars, note number, current year and previous year, equity and liability, shareholder, share capital fund. You have to write all of this. And then in the notes to account, we have authorized capital, issued capital, subscribed capital, and we need to find out if we have subscribed and fully paid up and subscribed but not fully paid up or not. Let's go ahead and read the question to find out the authorized capital. The first line of the question clearly tells what the authorized capital is. It is 85 lakhs, equity shares of rupees 100 each, my dear children. So that will be how many shares, my dear children? It is 85 lakh rupees, sir. So 85 lakh divided by 100, which is 85,000 equity shares. I'm just going to write here 85,000 equity shares of rupees 100 each. That will be 85 lakhs, my dear children. So that's done. The next thing would be issued capital. Let's go ahead and find out what the issued capital of the company was, my dear children. The issued capital of the company was the company invited applications for 45,000 shares. The company had invited application for 45,000 shares. So I go ahead and write that here, my dear children. 45,000 equity shares of rupees 100 each. So that will be 45 lakhs. And then we have subscribed capital. We need to find out if there is subscribed and fully paid up and subscribed not fully paid up. Subscribed and fully paid up is only possible if the shares have been fully called up. So let's look for hints that tell us that the shares have been fully called up. Applications were received for 42,000 shares and allotment was made to all applicants. Kavi, to whom 3,300 shares were allotted, failed to pay both the calls. Now, this is the hint. This is where they're telling you that the shares have been fully called up, my dear children. They're saying that Kavi did not pay the final call. Now, when would someone have to pay the final call? When they have been called up. Am I right or not, my dear children? So Kavi did not pay the final call and therefore it has been called up and he didn't pay it. Am I right or not, my dear children? So let's go ahead and, so we have established the fact that there are subscribed and fully paid up shares. Now, the total number of shares that were allotted was 42,000, out of which Kavi holding 3,300 shares did not pay the first and final call. So that will be not fully paid up. So fully paid up will be what, my dear children? Total shares of 42,000 minus 3,300, and that, my dear children, would be 38,700 shares. So I'm going to write subscribed and fully paid up, and that will be what, my dear children? 38,700 shares of rupees 100 each. Now, 38,700 shares of rupees 100 each. Now, in the earlier question, when there was calls and arrears, what did we do, my dear children? We actually would write them as subscribed but not fully paid up. And then we would deduct the calls and arrears amount and write it. But that is not the case when there is forfeiture, my dear children. When the shares are being forfeited, we just add forfeited shares account or share forfeited account, share forfeiture account. Understood or not? Add share forfeiture account or forfeited shares account. Either. Same things only. Understood or not? Now, how much is the amount that is there in the share forfeiture account. As you might have known from the previous questions, from forfeiture of shares concept and all, share forfeiture account balance is the amount of paid up capital, amount paid up by the shareholder whose shares were forfeited. Let's go ahead and find that in the question, my dear children. In this question, we see that Kavi, to whom 3,300 shares were allotted, failed to pay both the calls. He has not paid the first call and final call, which means he had only paid application and allotment. Am I right or not, my dear children? On application, it is 25. On allotment, it is 35. In share forfeiture account, we will have the paid up value. On the 3,300 shares, he has paid 60 rupees, 25 plus 30. So if I add that, it will be 3,300 into 60, which happens to be 1,98,000, my dear children. And therefore, the share capital total is 38,70,000 is wrong, my dear children. This is wrong. This is correct. 40,68,000. I go ahead and write this here. That's it. So when there is forfeiture, I just add the share forfeiture account, and share forfeiture account will have what balance? The amount paid up on the forfeited shares. Now, with this, we have come to the end of this video, my dear children. I'll meet you guys with another video in which we have another question from the same topic, different type of question. Until then, see you people. Take care. Bye. Please do share, subscribe, leave a comment. I'll feel very happy when I read your comment. I don't know why you should make me feel happy, but anyway, if you did, it'll be good. Okay, it's nice to make other people happy. Remember that. Okay, take care and have fun.